everyone, hope you're well. Thanks for joining me for another BenCast. It's been a little while since the last one, so I thought I'd give you a little update on what I'm up to. Now the main thing that I'm up to is the brand new book. Now, for those of you who follow me on Twitter and Facebook, you would have seen me ranting and raving about it, both in equal measure. It's very challenging, but I'm having lots of fun with it. The reason being, and this is the point of my BenCast today, to give you an update on what exactly I'm up to. The reason being, it's a very, very different book from the Emaneska series. It's a Western fantasy, for those of you who didn't know. Now what that means is I'm blending dark, glorious, delicious fantasy, the stuff that I normally write and the stuff that you've read in the Emaneska series, with Western alternate history. Yeah, I know, sounds a bit crazy, but I'll break it down for you. So the book itself is based in 1867 in Wyoming, but it's not the Wyoming that we know of the history books, nor is it the world that the history books tell us about in 1867. It's very weird, very wonderful, very magical. For instance, there's the Empire of Britannia, there's the Kingdom of America, loads and loads of crazy different things, and I've tweaked and changed. So the premise of the book is that a young boy, Tonmerian Hark, is unfortunately and suddenly orphaned when someone kills his father, the Prime Lord of the Empire of Britannia. Now what this means for Tonmerian Hark is that unfortunately he has to go live in Wyoming, in the very, very wild and wonderful world of the Kingdom of America. And by now you should be getting the whole alternate history side of things. I've tweaked a lot of stuff. The world is not supposed to be the world that we knew in 1867. It's supposed to be an homage to it. So I'm having lots of fun putting mermaids and dragons and things like that into the world that everyone thinks should just be cowboys and Indians, which is great. So for those of you who are worried that I'm stepping too far out of the bounds of Emaneska and the last series of books that I did, don't worry. It's going to be dark fantasy through and through. It's going to be dark, brutal. It's not going to be easy for Tonmerian. There's going to be plenty of magic. There's a brand new magic system that I'm so very eager to show you all, one that I'm really incredibly proud of. And there's going to be plenty of creatures as well, lots and lots of strange beasts, so it's going to be packed with fantastical elements. But at the same time, it's actually going to retain a lot of Western elements as well. And this is something that I'm finding the most challenging because it's an entirely new world for me at the moment, but one that I'm really excited about. So yes, there are going to be plenty of cowboys, there are going to be railroads, there's going to be steam, there's going to be gold miners, there's going to be cattle herders, there's going to be bison, there's going to be everything. Now this might sound a little crazy, like I said, however, bear with me, trust me, you'll enjoy it. Now in the next BenCast, I'll be doing a reading of it so you can really sort of get the feel of what I'm writing and what direction I'm heading in. So if you're burning up with curiosity right now, don't worry, there is a snippet or two on the Fiction Factory that you can read, and I'll also be doing a reading in the next BenCast as well. Now if you're really burning with curiosity, you might want to know what the title is. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to disappoint you, I'm sorry. I've made a promise that I will only reveal the title when I get to 100,000 words, because at that point I'll have enough of the book fleshed out in my mind. I know exactly how it's going to end, and I know whether the title that I've chosen, yes, that's right, there is a title, will be the right title. At that point I will reveal it on Twitter, Facebook, Google+, I'll write it in the skies, I'll shout it from the rooftops, so all of you will know, don't worry. So essentially, that's it, that's what I'm up to. Brand new book, really different from the Emaneska series, Western fantasy. I'm really, really excited. I hope you are too. Like I said, stay tuned. I will be doing a reading on the next BenCast, which will hopefully be going out next week or this week. Basically when I get time. Writing is my priority at the moment. So stay tuned to the Twitter and Facebook to get more updates as I write them. There'll be a couple on the blogs as well, little snippets here and there so you can get a flavour of what I'm writing about. For those of you who aren't following me already on Twitter and Facebook, you can find me on Twitter @BenGalley or on Facebook /BenGalley author. And that's me, or you can find all the news and also the snippets of the brand new book, almost said the title there, on the Fiction Factory, which is at www.bengalley.com. So that's it from me. I hope that answers some of your questions. Hopefully it doesn't raise too many more. And now if you'll excuse me, I've got to go write 2,000, 3,000, maybe 4,000 words tonight, if I'm lucky. Wish me luck. Catch you soon. Bye.